Hi, this is Keith again. I just wanted to demonstrate the latest feature for the director's script. This is the ability to indicate certain NPCs in a scene as stars of a particular backdrop, or rather to pin them to a particular backdrop. To demonstrate what I mean, let me go ahead and I'll open the director script. You can do that by typing !director into the chat, or just I've done it with a macro here. Let's open the director interface, make it a bit larger, and to demonstrate the issue, I'm going to activate a scene that I call, this is in an act called Organizations, and the scene is Magic Folk. And these are the various magical people and beings that live in my city, my campaign city. And the new feature you can see over here on the right are these stars. What you can do is whatever scene is active, let's go ahead and let's set this scene as active. Right now it's Magical Folk, and the scene, the backdrop scene will be Cordinia's cottage. And you can see that it has set the backdrop appropriately, but it has also highlighted the starred NPCs for that image over here on the right, so you can quickly find them. In Cordinia's cottage, we have Cordinia herself. She is a witch who is a part of a coven, and her familiar, Wilbury. And you can see they're starred over here, and they're highlighted on the right. If I change this to Abigail, Abigail's cottage, you can see that, Abigail is not starred. I'm going to add her as a starred person for that image. I go ahead and I click, and you can see that there's a star over there, and her avatar, or her token, is now highlighted. I can do this, for instance, I have Aurelius. He's a golden dragonborn who has an awakened plant as a companion. So Aurelius is now highlighted, and his awakened plant, Arabella, is also highlighted, so I have access to their tokens. You can also just confine, you can also, for instance, let's go ahead and let's set this to a new location. Let's go to my Archaeological Society campaign. You can see that in the, let's go ahead and set the scene, and you can see that there is only one starred person in the office, and that is the head of the Archaeological Society, Dame Octavia Veritas. If I were to set this to the museum hall, the starred icons are now the two guards that typically wander the hall. If I only want to see the starred people here, so I can quickly open their character sheets, I can click that filter, and now only the filtered items are shown. You can also star handouts. So for instance, in my archives section, the handouts represent documents that can be found in the archives. I can click starred, and only those will show. If I go ahead and I tell it, let's go back to the museum hall, and I click to only show those. Let's go ahead and, I can also filter to show all characters, and this will supersede temporarily the starred image, or the starred filter, just in case you want to quickly have access to them without removing the star filter. You can also filter by all of the others. You can, like for instance, show just handouts. Click. And you can see that none of the handouts are starred, but the star filter is superseded. Let's go ahead and click that to show all types. So basically, I created this feature because I found through playtesting that a very long list of people who might be involved in the overarching scene might not be active for all places within that scene. So for instance, in the society, I have a lot of rooms in the society hall. but only certain people are typically found in those various rooms. You could also do this, for instance, an organization where some people are at the headquarters and some people are at branch offices. Or you could do it for a marketplace, where you have a marketplace that has a lot of images of various stalls or stores, but you want to pin specific proprietors to specific stores. Just makes them a little bit easier to find. So I can click to filter, click to unfilter, and all of this is also detailed in the help as well. So that's just a new feature that's coming up. I think the only other thing I've added in the latest update is that the grid mode, there will be a link for that at the end of the video. The grid mode now does 3x3 or 9 up to 9 images as opposed to 6, because I found that was getting a little too limiting. So that's what's new in Director.